Hi, this is Sherry from Twisted Granny Tarot. Thanks for tuning in today. Right now, we're on the Aquarius page. So, my beloved Aquarians out there who tickle me because y'all are wild. Y'all got a wild streak, and I like it. If you don't want to have a wild streak, then forget I said it, but that wild streak can pay off. Okay, you're just funny, and you're just always something always going on in your mind. Always zing, 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 zing. Okay. Now, let me read what's on this. I have a calendar here. It's called A Year and a Day Calendar by a fellow named Link that I'm acquainted with. I try to buy one every year, and he's got a little quote here. I don't want this to offend you, but I thought, well, lots of people aren't going to be able to find. Well, with the way library books are disappearing out of our libraries, maybe you want to know. They're the father of modern day witchcraft. Let's put it called that way. Gerald Gardner. He wrote a book called The Meaning of Witchcraft. What it says here: the foundation of magical beliefs, of which witchcraft is a form. Hey, it's old wives' tales that happen to be pretty accurate. Okay. And that by performing the right sort of ritual, these powers can be contacted and either forced or persuaded to assist a person in some way. Now, if you don't believe me, you need to buy a book. Okay. People believed this in the Stone Age, and they believe consciously or not consciously today. It is now well known that most superstition is in fact broken down ritual. So superstition is broken down ritual. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Oopsie. Okay, give me a little minute to shuffle here. One more time. Then I'm going to cut. Ready? Oh. All right. We got the Queen of... Oh, I forgot to tell you. We use an astrology chart diagram to organize the card readings, and because I know enough about astrology to get myself in trouble. Not an official astrologer, but I do know there is great usefulness in putting cards down on different categories to see what kind of a result we get. So in this case, this is a circle with 12 slices of, like a pie with 12 slices, and each one of these slices is governed, labeled by a phrase. Second house is your finances, your money. Fourth house is your home. Are you remodeling your home? Are you moving out your house? Fifth house is romance. 10th house is your career. So don't you see? We're going to put a card down on every one of these categories, and we're going to get to talk about it. Okay? All righty. Okay. First house is the Queen of Cups. So, girl, okay, now listen. Well, I got the Queen of Swords here as a significator for Aquarius, but it could easily be a man. First house is the goddess of love, basically. Second house is a confirmation that your love object feels the same. And you have justified their appearance in your life and vice versa. Okay, that's the way it looks to me right this minute. Okay, that's your first house. So somebody you love or really like intensely returns the feeling. Okay, second house. Oh, look at your own money. Look here now. Do you keep stealing from one? You keep robbing Peter to pay Paul? Everybody does it. And this is kind of what it looks like, because you've just gone over here to Rob's house to get the money to pay Paul, who lives over there. I mean, we can make a story about that. So, I think, look, he's not feeling good about this. So, you don't feel good about it either. And probably need to remedy a workaround, right? All right. 3. Oh, Lordy, another face card. This is your communication card. Oh, my dear. Looky, looky, look. Well, you're an Aquarius. You got lots of friends. Okay. And you talk to this person who may be a water sign on a regular basis. And this may be your love interest from the first card. And then we got here. And you know what? It's a love interest that believes in the same version of humanity and good human-like behavior as you do. So an Aquarius likes it when people have food to eat. They like it when the neighbor's kids have shoes. They like it when the school kids have lunch and fit clothes to wear. Okay, so they're all about helping other people rise up. That's an incredible benefit. Now, some of us hardly earn enough money to live, so how can we help somebody else? I don't know, but there's probably a way. Okay, more often than we think. So I think that this new romance that you took up with is somebody who's also on the same wavelength. If it's a romance, and this is a love card, so I have to assume it is. Okay, and the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what's going on at your house? We got the moon in your house. The moon is not a truth teller. So, are you hiding things from the people that you live with? It's possible. Are you hiding secrets from, like, maybe you want to move out, but you're not sure how to go about it. So, tiptoe very delicately around the topic of the moment at your home. So there may be some story stretching, some untruths, some puffed up explanations of, and because the moon does not tell the truth. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. Because the moon hangs in the sky and it shines all right, but is it a ball of fire like the sun? No, totally stone cold. What happens is the sun shines in the sky and the moon picks it up and reflects it back to Earth. So it's already told a fib because we think it has a light. Well, it has no light. It's just using the sun's high, that kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God! Now you're leaving your boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm not going to tell you. You probably need to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is work and health. And you're protecting both of yourselves. Oh, you're protecting your work life and you're protecting your health life. Because you've had some scares in the health department. And at work, it's probably a good idea to keep your own counsel. If a person asks you a question, I know you're good at fluffing over it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? Okay, 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. And this devil card might be here because people have had a romantic disappointments, would be putting it mildly. People would have, some of y'all out there would have heartbreak that you're still trying to recover from. You're still trying to recover from it. And it's very risky to that person who's been hurt to want to embark upon another romantic liaison. Let's just say that. No, nobody has to be forever, but people are fear being hurt, delay romance, and maybe they need to recover, and maybe they need to practice being single for a while so that they can help themselves get a different kind of a person. Because maybe that person that you had this heartbreak with was someone who he seemed like your regular everyday person, would make a good companion. Then it turned out not to be. So give yourself a little bit more time, okay? Entertain yourself with trips if you can, whatever you can do. Eighth house, money from other people. Woo-hoo. Look at that. Two face cards. Well, now, what is this? Money from other people. Money from other people means income tax checks, insurance checks, lawsuit checks, and inheritance checks. So actually, this is a message about you getting some money that you didn't have to work for, because this is the money. This is a money card right here, because there's the money right there. And it's a message about money, because pages are always messengers. And the next card we pick up is a page of wands. Well, wands governs business. So this could be about your job. And somebody has an idea. Do you have an idea, or is it coming from one of your coworkers? Ninth house. Okay, we got a good one now. Ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Are you ready? This is, look at here, it's the number one card in the deck. There's actually a 0 who comes before him. But kids, once you learn how to manifest, you will be able to do it with your eyes closed, and half your, how does that go? Half your brain tied behind your back. Yes, because if you think the right thoughts, money will draw to you. Now, we're all brought up by people who never got a manual with a child when they got born. They don't know how to raise a baby. They just do the best they can. And they might have told you, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that. So we're clogged up with all the no's that we're not allowed to explore. Okay? This guy wants you to have what you want. And one way to manifest things is make a list. Make a list. And put it on the wall and you're at your desk. If you work at an office all day and you got a telephone and a desk and a computer, put that list up somewhere where you see it every day. Now, not everybody in the office has to see it. Okay? However, if you find at some point that you actually get that item on the list, it doesn't mean you had to pay for it. It means somebody like, once upon a time, a friend's house flooded. On her list was a new carpet for her house. So the water pump sprung a leak, and it leaked all night long, all the way through the house. So she got her new carpet, didn't she? It didn't cost her a dime, did it? That's also manifesting. I'm not suggesting that you count on that kind of help, but hey, it's legal, and it happened, and it worked, and it happened directly because she put that word on her list. I promise you. Now, if you need any more help about this, email me. Okay? Okay, what's that? That's the 10th house, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8. No, oh, this is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Now, look, you might not have done that in the last several years, but I'm promising you right now, you can do that with this card. Higher education, you want to take a course in astrology. Philosophy. Oh, I want to study Buddhism on a mountaintop in Tibet. Number 3, religion or spirituality. Yeah, well, you want to take some courses at the Edgar Cayce. Look him up, CAYCE Institute. And number 4, Travel. Where do you want to go? Philosophy, religion, higher education, and travel. Yeah. Start believing. Pick out a place. Or put that on your list. And watch the universe. While you're at it, say, here, Grandma, can you get this for me? Watch. Watch. Okay, 10th house. Wow, look at here now. We got a happy card in your house of career. What's going on here? Are you wildly happy about your career? Or maybe you got a promotion and you're wildly happy about that? Well, good. Promotions usually mean more attention and more money and those kinds of things. So, ooh, and it's right next to the manifestation card. Hot diggity dog. Okay, that's your 10th. 11th house is long-term plans. Like, where do you want to be in 5 years? Long-term plans and friends from previous employers. So, on the one hand, okay, this guy's holding money, okay? He's kind of tight with it, though. He's not really in any big hurry. He's just sitting there on his horse. However, if you are bored with your job and you have a friend that works at X, and hey, if it's out of town, let it be out of town. Let it be in the next state over. Let it be in a state where you already have friends and relatives. Okay, so he's got some money for you, and you're going to love it when you have it. But you need to go poking around with your old friends and say, "Is your place hiring? And this is what I do at work." Blah, 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 blah. And then if that comes up with a, no, gee whiz, can't say that, call the next one, call the next one, call the next one. Because these people are telling you that kind of thing is possible. Long-term plans. If your long-term plan is to get the blankety blank out of the place where you work, start now, because it could take years to get out till you find the right fit for you. And this is a happiness card and a success card. And it's going to come through previous employers and the friends that you worked with while you were there. For you, Aquarius. Okay, 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. What do you think about love? This is Mr. Romance. And you think about work. So, if you're thinking about a new romance, all things in good time. It takes a while between men or women for people to allow their marbles to drop right back in the pinball machine holes there are up there to make it. Okay? And what this guy's doing is he's practicing. So what happens is when you go to sleep at night, you're trying to figure out what can I do different to get a romantic guy. Make sure I don't get one like I had the last time. Huh? So ponder that. Now look at here. Okay, so this is the kind of, well, actually, this is a card that all these other cards have to, well, this card is like shining down on all of them. Okay, so you know what your most beneficial asset is right now? Your friends and the people who love you. That's what this says. So if you got people who love you, and listen, Aquarians are hugely popular. They're known to be a little bit standoffish and a little bit cold, but that's just their nature. They're like aloof. But don't worry. They are a lot of fun, and they know how to have fun. They're very witty. So you can have this appealing person in your life because all the tools that would attract him are here, or her. Here, her, him, her. And so you can have what you want. It's early in the year. If this reading is for the month of May, well, right after that is June, July, and August. So you got all summer long to be footloose and fancy free and explore. And I hope you get what you want. I hope you get the person you deserve. And I hope you live happily ever after. Okay? All right. Well, it was good talking to you. I had fun. I hope you did. Thanks. Twisted Granny Sherry. Love you. Mean it. Bye.